Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening, everyone. Please come forward. Please come forward. Please come forward. Okay, we are studying Nibbana origination. Nibbana origination. So we just finished up to craving. Up to craving. So today we will study clinging. Clinging is upadana. Upadana. So here you can see dana, right? Dana is giving. Adana means taking, grasping. So upa means closely means family grasping. That's clinging. With the craving as condition, clinging comes to be. Clinging comes to be. So here I think we have to take note, tanha and upadana. Sometimes you may have a different translation. Sometimes clinging, sometimes attachment, sometimes grasping like that, right? So you may have a different translation. So here I will follow Bhikkhu Bodhi translation, clinging. Upadana. So clinging is an intense grasping of the object. In other words, subsequent craving. You crave for something, then you take it firmly. That's called clinging. So we can understand two levels of attachment. Two levels of attachment. One is craving, and second one is clinging. So when you look at Visuddhimagga explanation, is also beautiful. Number one, longing for an object is called craving, tanha. So Visuddhimagga gave an example, stretching off your hand in the dark to steal an object, reaching out your, stretching out your hand to steal an object. And firmly grasping the object in hand is called clinging, upadana. Example is like a actual stealing out an object. You firmly take it. So that is a two level of attachment. Actually here, the Buddha in Paticcasamuppada, the Buddha wanted to talk to you a stronger degree of clinging, right? Stronger degree of attachment. If you attach something for the first time, craving. If you trying to grasp it or take it firmly, you cannot let go. It's a craving, right? So sometime in the first sermon, the Buddha just used the word tanha, craving, right? So we cannot find the word clinging in the first sermon. Only in Paticcasamuppada, because the Buddha wanted to give a different degree of attachment. So therefore, normally we when we look at Pansudovana Sutta from Anguttara Nikaya, so the Buddha talk about three levels of attachment. Not only three levels, 4 or 5 levels of attachment. Just like some people attach something which is unwholesome. Because of that, they steal the property of other people, right? That is the unwholesome living. Unwholesome living. A second level is attachment to sensual pleasures, which is your own one, or is the reason or logical to have attachment as a lay passing, right? Lay passing. Second level. And third level is the attachment to the Dhamma that you experience, like a jhana, right? If you have attachment to the jhana, that's another level. So, and the Buddha also talk about another level of attachment. Some people have attachment to their who they are. They want to show who they are. Or some people do not want people look down on them, no? So therefore, they wear the nice clothing, expensive clothing, right? When you go to the wedding, so you want them to see, you want them not to look down on you like that, right? Like that. So you wear your own clothing, right? Your own clothing, like that. So, but here, so the Buddha talk about only two levels. Craving, of course, is it craving also strong, but a stronger degree of attachment, clinging, right? But even though Visuddhimagga mentioned in this way, we shouldn't take it, 100%, So in the first sermon, the Buddha meant just say craving, right? Just say tanna. But here, the Buddha divide two type of craving. In other words, two type of attachment, right? Attachment. So we have a four type of clinging. Number one, clinging to sensual pleasures. You want to see something, you crave for it, attachment, clinging to that. So you can't let go what you see and what you hear, right? What you smell, what you eat, what you touch with your body. So here, sensual pleasure means something that you experience with the five physical doors: eye, ear, nose, the tongue, and body. And you think about it with your mind, right? That's called clinging to sensual pleasures. Kamupadana. So this one is greed. Actually, it's a greed lobha. So the following three are wrong view. Number two, clinging to wrong views. Actually, this one is very clear, right? So you think killing is right. You think stealing is good, like that. So that's a wrong view. Another one is clinging to rights and rituals. Sapasavas Silaprabramasa. Silaprabhupada. Actually, we already discussed about this, right? Rights and rituals. So there are a lot of rights and rituals. No? Some people get up early, they see the rising sun, right? Some people go to the river and tap into the river so that their sins are purified. Some people may go to sunbathing, secret bathing, so that they can accumulate good deed like that. So there are so many things. But in short, if you think something can beautify your defilements or negative mind by using something other than the Noble Eightfold Path. So we have done some bad deed, right? We may have done some unwholesome deed, unwholesome actions. So what we can beautify those unwholesome ones are the Noble Eightfold Path, right? So without practicing the Noble Eightfold Path, then you may follow other rites and rituals. Like when you visit a place, you think you were purified and you will wash away all your sins or unwholesome actions. That's it. Clinging to rites and rituals. Very, very strong, very strong. So when I talk about rites and ritual under the Sila topic, I share this one thing from documentary, and especially in Japan, it is a belief that when they wash their body in the ocean, some people even do not wear any clothes, naked, Of course, nowadays they wear the small piece of cloth to cover their body. So they go to the ocean in the early morning. So by that time it's very cold, very cold. They go there, they wash their body. They think that all the unwholesome deeds, actions, all the sins that they did the whole year will be washed away because of that, right? That's only one, one type of rites and ritual. There are so many, so many. Even in Buddhism, we have so many, right? So it's so strong that most of the religion, they use these rites and rituals to attract so many people because people are afraid of the loss of their life, people are afraid of death, people are afraid of diseases, people are afraid of that their family will be divided like that. So by using those fears, so mostly religions, including Buddhism, religion, they make use of rites and rituals, right? Rites and rituals. But anyway, I always say that our temple use very few rites and rituals. Very clean, When you look at envy, we have Ecclesiastes, right? Which talk about cause and effect. Because of it, that happened. Because of it, that happened, right? The causes. We have a chanting. Chanting is, if you understand the essence of chanting, so of course you will accumulate good deed like that. Of course, there are some rites and ritual here also. Okay, and one of the powerful one is clinging to a doctrine of soul. Clinging to doctrine of soul. This is a very strong one. Believing in permanent entity in our body or outside our body, anything. So according to Buddhism, your mind, your body, everything you see outside, everything, in the universe, in the world, in the Singapore, anywhere, everything is impermanent. Everything come and go, arises and passes away. Whatever you point out, impermanent. But if you think something is permanent in your body or outside of your body, some people believe universe is soul, right? We have a connection with the universe's soul like that. That's a wrong view, according to Buddhism. But that wrong view is very strong, very strong, right? So therefore, some people in some religions, they do not cremate the body because they think that the soul will be damaged, right? So because of that, so the wrong view of permanent entity, in other words, soul, in other words, Atman, whatever you call it. So therefore, I use the word permanent entity. If you believe something exists somewhere, in your heart, in your brain, in your body, outside of your body, so that is called clinging to adulterous soul. It's so strong that it's very difficult to give birth. So I have one student from other belief, from non-Buddhists. Not one, two students. I remember non-Buddhists. They claim themselves as a non-Buddhist. Even though I talk about the teachings of non-safe, I cannot convince them. Because even when they are very young, they grow up with the idea of soul theory, right? Soul theory. Everywhere, not only here, not only other religion, but also in Buddhism also. One way or another, we have the idea of soul, permanent soul, right? Permanent soul. So therefore, it's very strong. Therefore, we call it clinging. A stronger degree of craving, Stronger degree of craving. Okay, any question? Oh, okay. Microphone here.
Bhante, can I say craving is the thought, clinging is the action?
We cannot say it like that because these are the thinking mind, not the action.
Oh, so
Yeah.
craving and clinging is still in the thought process.
Yeah, you're right. The mind.
Okay.
Because of craving and clinging, you will take action.
So in these two processes, the action have not taken yet.
Not taking yet.
So in other words, if before the action, we can actually eliminate the craving and the clinging.
Yeah, we can limit. Yeah, we can limit.
Okay.
So actually here, the link is because of feeling, craving arise. If you are mindful, when you experience feeling, so that there will be no chance for craving and clinging to arise. So therefore, that's the reason why we are practicing mindfulness, right? Cultivating mindfulness. So even though we are eating a good food, when we are mindful, craving cannot arise. If there's no craving, no clinging, right? You just eat it for your surviving. Just like so as a Buddhist monk, so we are reminded to eat like this, but cannot follow. It's very difficult. So therefore, the Buddha used the food is one of the things that create craving, right? Because without food we cannot survive, right? So therefore, we have to recite some stanzas before we eat. Especially when we are training Samanera program, we ask them to do so. So we are not eating the food just for fun or enjoyment, not just to show the muscle like that, for the surviving, to practice the Dharma, to teach the Dharma like that, right? So we have to eat the food mindfully. So when you are eating food mindfully, there's no craving, no clinging, right? So if there's no clinging, no craving and clinging, so we will not take unwholesome action, just like asking the food we like that, right?
Bhante, one more last question.
Okay.
Craving and clinging will happen, let's say I'm going to die now. I'm going to catch my last breath before I die. So craving and clinging will definitely exist in my thought, automatically. And when you have that two thoughts of like your last breath, the chances of you rebirthing again is very high.
Sorry, the last one. You?
I mean, the chances of you rebirth again will be very
Oh.
high because you are still grabbing your last breath through craving and cringing. So, in other words, you are sending a signal to your mind that I want to live because I want to catch the last breath. So, when you do that, it means you will rebirth.
You're right, yeah.
So, how to remove these two?
Mindfulness.
Yeah, by what?
So, mindfulness. So,
Thank you.
you can look at, remember the story of Bhikkhuni Khema, right? So, actually, I share 2 or 3 times, at least 2 times, right? Bhikkhuni Khema. She said that dying is pleasant if we practice letting go. Letting go means no clinging. Normally, we cling to our body, right? Our body. When we are going to die, wow, I'm going to leave my body, clinging, very strong, clinging arise. So we cannot let go, right? We cannot let go. But actually, we have to die in a minute. We are going to die in a minute. But we have our attachment to our body is so strong, so strong that we cannot let go. Some people cannot let go their body. Some people cannot let go their family member. Some people cannot let go their houses. Like that. It's really scary if you have an attachment, craving and clinging, right? So because of craving and clinging, you will have existence, another life. So therefore, Bhikkhuni Khema said, she is practicing meditation, She just knows what is happening in her body, right? Energy is moving back, starting from the foot, like this. She just knows what is happening in the body. So she doesn't have any idea about his body, This is my body. This is my body. This is my body, me, attachment, or wrong view. It's not your body. Just mind and body, right? Just mind and body. So Bhikkhuni Khema just know what is happening in the body. So that means she doesn't have any craving and attachment, craving and clinging to her body. Because of that, no fear. She do not have any fear because she doesn't have an idea of my body. My body. The moment my body, in other words, identity view arise, then fear will come. Wow, I'm going to die in a minute. The fear will arise. Then you cling to your body. You cling to your family like that. So because of that clinging and craving and clinging, you have a existence, power. Right? Okay. Oh, one more question. Okay. Because these are important part in dependent origination.
Sorry, I have another question just came out. Okay, if you eliminate craving and clinging, means your mind is empty.
Sorry?
Your mind will be empty.
So that means no craving?
Yeah, if you manage to clear craving and clinging, your mind will be empty.
No empty. It's mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness and clear comprehension.
So let's say you are mindful about craving and clinging. So
Okay.
you actually eliminate all craving. What is the chances of when you die, you go to the formless world where you do not want to go?
Formless world.
Yeah, formless existence. And that is the worst, to my opinion. So because you already no craving, no clinging, you already let go everything. Let's say you cannot get out of the cycle of savannah, of this rebirth. What happens? You just go to the highest level of formlessness.
If you can really practice like a Bhikkhuni Khema, the moment you're going to die, you practice mindfulness, clear comprehension. You just know what is happening. You have two possibility. One is Sodavasa, the place of non-returner and arahant. You become a non-returner or an arahant. Two possibility. If you really practice mindfulness, and clear comprehension the moment you're going to die. Because by that time, at that particular moment, no craving, no clinging anything, right? Only mindfulness and clear comprehension take place. There's no grasping, no clinging, just letting go, right? So most probably you can end. You can become an arahant just before you die. Yeah.
Understand. Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's good to know because it needs a lot of practice, If you practice mindfulness, your mind is automatic. Normally, we crave for something because of automatic. We become automatic, right? Automatic. When you practice mindfulness, so those mindfulness and clear comprehension also become automatic. Automatic. Okay, any question? No question. Okay. Then now we just finished craving and clinging. So before that, before we go to next factor, want to explain defilements, kilesa. So defilement means negative mind, negative mind. So in the dependent origination, ignorance, avijja, craving, tanha, and clinging, upadana, are defilements in our mind, which are main causes to generate both good and bad deed. So if you can remove ignorance, craving and clinging, right? So you can, you are not generating any good and bad deed. So that means your action will be kriya, functional one. Kriya cheta, we call it kriya cheta, functional one. If you die with the functional mind, kriya cheta, then there will be no more samsara, no more existence. You can stop your samsara. Right? So here, three defilements in dependent origination. Here, among the 12 factors, ignorance, craving, and clinging. Through those actions, that means karma, through those actions, one undergoes rebirth process in the wheel of samsara, in the wheel of life, otherwise in samsara. So because of ignorance, craving and clinging, we do good and bad deed. Because of those good and bad deed, then we are going around samsara. We have a rebirth, right? You cling for your body, you cling to your body, or you cling to your house like that before you die. Then because of clinging, then bhava will come, existence will come, right? Existence will come. Among the three defilements, ignorance is known as the past cause. We already learned, right? The past cause, that condition, the present rebirth. Because of ignorance, sankhara arise. Sankhara means karma, right? Because of those karma, you have a consciousness. So the first one is rebirth consciousness, right? Rebirth consciousness. So ignorance is shown as a past cause among the three defilements, right? Three defilements. And craving and clinging are the present causes that condition future rebirth. Ignorance is shown as the past cause the craving and clinging are the present causes that condition future rebirth. So later I will explain again, so it will be clear. So here, regarding with the craving and clinging, so here is one thing I want to explain. According to set commentary of Visuddhimagga, why we are doing bad deeds, unwholesome actions, ignorance is the leader, and craving is its follower. When we are doing unwholesome deed, suppose you are killing somebody, you are stealing the property of other people, right? It's an unwholesome deed. So the leader is ignorance. Follower, craving is follower ignorance, according to set commentary. It's not taught by the Buddha, not taught by the set commentators. It's the set commentators, right? Set commentators. Why doing good deeds, craving is the leader. Ignorance is the follower, its follower. We crave for the life of Deva, right? We want to be born in the heavenly realm, heavenly world. We want to go to heaven. Craving, right? Craving. When you die, you want to come back to Singapore. Craving, right? Craving. So you crave for coming back to Singapore because you don't know the truth. The truth is, you come back to Singapore, you will suffer again. Right? So actually, as long as we have a five aggregate, this body will suffer, right? You will fall sick, grow old, right? You will die. That's the suffering. So that means craving comes first when you're doing good deed. You want to come back to Singapore because of that you do good deed, right? So craving is the leader, then followed by ignorance is follower. So actually it's not taught by the Buddha, but in the Sutta, the Buddha talk about, in the Sutta, the Buddha really all the time talk about craving and ignorance together, together in many places, and most of the places. So the Buddha talk about craving and ignorance together. But when we look at dependent origination, the first one is ignorant, right? We don't know the truth. Because of that, we crave, we cling, right? We cling. Actually, ignorance should be the leader, right? The leader. So normally I always say that ignorance or delusion is like a director. So lobha and dosa are actor. So when you are seeing the movie, you cannot see the director, right? So the actor and actresses, they are acting, actively acting. But behind the movie, there is a doubt. There is a director, right? Director. Okay, that's just for the knowledge, Okay, so then we'll go to next one. Existence. But what? Existence. Some people translate as a being. But what means? Being. Like a Bhikkhunjana Moli. And some people translate as a becoming. Something became. Just like a translator of Digha Nikaya, Mr. Maurice Walsh, and also Usilananda, translator of Abhidhamma text, like that. But I follow Bhikkhu Bodhi translation, existence, bhava. With the clinging, upadana as condition, existence existence come to be. Because of clinging, you have existence. Suttas interpret bhava as a three kinds of existence. Number one, sense sphere existence. We have 11 sense sphere existence. 4 awful planes, human realm, and 6 heavenly realms. Altogether, 11. So that means sense sphere existence is something we are attain by using the senses, right? We see, we hear, we eat, we smell, we touch, right? So these senses are very important in our life, right? So therefore, sense sphere existence. Number 2, form sphere existence. Form sphere existence. In other words, we call it fine material existence. Rupa bhava. Even though they have a body, the body, so they just, the main thing is the mind, no? Normally they just experience the bliss of jhana, the bliss of jhana. So they don't enjoy by seeing, by hearing, by eating, no eating, no eating, no smelling, no touching with the body, right? They just use the eye for the good. They just use their ear for the good, not listen music, like that. So their material, in other words, their body is fine, refined, right? So therefore, fine material, we call it fine material existence. Form sphere existence. Number 3, formless sphere existence. They no longer have any form or material body. They just have a mind, So the body, so create a lot of suffering. No body, less suffering, right? Less suffering. Formless sphere existence. So whatever sutta, most of this, actually, whatever sutta you read, you will find bhavami, 3 type of existence. This one, right? So here I have given some of the reference. Digha Nikaya, Mahanidana Sutta, para number 5. Majjhima Nikaya, Samadhi Sutta, para number 30. Sutta Nikaya, Vibhanga Sutta, In Anguttara Nikaya, chapter 3, Sutta number 76, Bhava Sutta. So actually there are so many, just mention you some of the important reference. That's important to know. In the suttas, bhavami, 3 kinds of existence. So here came Abhidhamma concept. 2 kinds of existence. The book of analysis means Vibhanga text in Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma will be 7 Abhidhamma texts, right? The second text is the Vibhanga text. Vibhanga text, the second book of Abhidhamma Pitaka and commentaries mentions 2 kinds of bhava. So when you look at Abhidhamma, Vibhanga text, so this is the first time we can see 2 types of existence. Number 1, karma existence, karma bhava. So when you have a craving and clinging, your action, your karma come into existence, right? It's called karma existence. Number 2 is rebirth existence, upapatti bhava, rebirth existence. Upapatti bhava means 3 kinds of existences, right? Sense sphere, form existence, and formula existence. So Abhidhamma and commentaries. Normally the commentary follow Abhidhamma explanation. In other words, we can say Abhidhamma is the original commentaries, So Abhidhamma, normally the commentator follow Abhidhamma. So karma existence and rebirth existence. So when you use Abhidhamma method, most of the things are clarified very clearly. But some of the things become complicated. So we have also side effect. So when you're reading the sutta, you may not understand very well. So when you read the Abhidhamma, or when you understand Abhidhamma, it became clearer. But some cases, Abhidhamma make it complicated. Here, like here, right? Normally, bhava means existence, very clear, right? Very clear. Sphere existence, form existence, and formula existence, very clear, right? So here, Abhidhamma make it two kind of, it's logical, I don't mean it's without logic, it's logical. It's also good to know, but it's not in accordance with the suttas. Okay, so karma existence, action come to be, Your action, because not craving and clinging, your action come into existence. It's called bhava. So here, rebirth existence means 31 planes of existence. You was born, right? 31 planes of existence. Okay. So the first one is called karma existence, karma bhava. Because of clinging, upadana, our actions, means karma. Our karma, motivated by chetana, come into existence. So here, existence. It's called bhava. So therefore we call it karma existence, karma bhava. We have the two words together, right? Two words together. If we follow Bhikkhu Nyanamoli translation, because of clinging, our actions, our karma come into being, right? Come into being. That's called karma bhava. Clinging is a condition, a driving force to take action by way of body, speech, and mind, right? Because of clinging, we do unwholesome deed. Because of clinging, we do wholesome deed, right? Wholesome deed. Clinging is important condition or driving force to take action. Taking action is called karma bhava, karma existence. Usilananda, a Abhidhamma scholar from Myanmar, he translates karma bhava as a action becoming. Beautiful, Action becoming. Because of clinging, action become. Action becoming arise. Action becoming arise. Okay. According to Abhidhamma, or according to Vibhanga text, both sankhara and karma bhava are good and bad actions, simply called karma, or volition in 29 wholesome and unwholesome mundane chetas. We have a 12 unwholesome chetas. We have a 70 mundane wholesome chetas, right? 12 unwholesome and 70 wholesome, mundane wholesome chetas. Right? It's called sankhara or karma bhava. Number one, sankhara. Number two factor in dependent origination. Sankhara belongs to the past life. Good and bad actions in other words, sankhara, done in the past life, generate rebirth linking consciousness in the present life. Generate consciousness in this present life. So sankhara belong to the past life, right? Because of ignorance, sankhara arise. Ignorance and sankhara belong to the past, right? Past life. Karma bhava belongs to the present life. The good and bad actions, in other words, karma bhava, done in the present life will generate rebirth existence. In other words, upapatti bhava. Upapatti bhava and birth, jati are the same. Upapatti bhava, rebirth existence, or birth in the future life. So that means they are the same under the name of karma. Sankhara means the karma in the past life. Karma bhava means the karma in the present life. Right? Present life. So that's a different. So if we follow Abhidhamma teaching, sankhara and karma bhava are the same. They are the same under the name of karma. Right? Under the name of karma. But they are different because of past life and present life, right? Past life and present life. Okay, any question up to now? I hope you understand. Oh, yeah.
Bhante, so in other words, whether you do good action or bad action, even let's say you do a lot of good action, end of the day you will still rebirth because of your good action. So if someone doesn't want to do any good action or any bad action, then what will happen to him? I mean, it's not possible because we are born human. We will get angry, we will get upset. Sometimes we are happy, we help people. So these are all very natural out of a human being. So regardless what you do, good or bad, you still come back to rebirth. So my thinking is, how can I don't come back again?
Okay, no, it's a good question. It's really good. Logical. But don't forget about Kriya Chaita. Functional mind. No? You attend Abhidhamma, right? Or you remember Kriya Chaita? Yeah, right. When we are talking about good deed, two type. The good deed you do based on craving or clinging. You want to come back to Singapore, right? You crave for existence in Singapore, right? Because of that craving, you come to temple, attend puja, and you do dana, you observe sila. You know that if you are doing good deed, you will come back to Singapore, right? Next life. So that is called, we call it sankhara or karma bhava, right? Karma bhava. It's good deed, right? But after learning the Dhamma, you begin to realize having craving and clinging is not good. If you come back to Singapore, you will suffer again, right? So therefore, you stop craving and clinging. Without clinging and craving, you do good deed, you do meditate. You do meditation. And you help the poor people. You help your neighbors without any expectation. Even without thinking about good deed. You just help them, right? Without any expectation, without any lobha, right? We can call it Kriya Chaita, functional function, right? Kriya and karma, the same meaning. Action or function, same, no? But it's different. Kusala karma based on craving and clinging. So you are doing good deed. Suppose I'm teaching because I crave for fame and popularity. That's unwholesome, right? Even though I'm doing good things, but motivation is not good, no? Not good. Then I'm teaching because I need to share, as a Buddhist man, I need to share teachings of the Buddha, right? Because the devotees support to the monks, so our duty is to share teachings of the Buddha, right? Without any expectation. Without expectation for material gain, even no expectation for fame and popularity, right? Even though I'm in Puthojana, if I'm doing without any expectation, without lobha, without dosa, without moha, then kriya, right? Functional mind. If you are doing something without any expectation, whether you have popularity or whether you have the support, or whether you don't have fame or support or anything, you don't care, right? You don't suffer. So therefore, as a teacher, we have to prepare for that. Whether you have a few students or a lot of students, not to move because of that, right? Because of that. If you are expecting fame and popularity, if there are less students, then you will suffer, right? So therefore, we need to know good deed here means two types. Good deed you do based on motivated by clinging, craving. You do good deed motivated by compassion, loving kindness, sympathy, like that, right? That's called Kriya Chaitas. So therefore, Abhidhamma clarify beautifully. Okay, any question? No question, huh? Okay. Sankhara and Kamabho are the same under the name of karma, but they're different, depends on existence. Sankhara belong to past existence, Kamabho belong to present existence. When we talk about rebirth existence, Upapati Bhava, the second type of Bhava, right? Existence. Conventionally speaking, three planes of existence are called the rebirth existence. Upapati Bhava, simply birth or jati. So here you can notice one part of Bhava existence, one part of Bhava, rebirth existence, and birth, jati are the same, no? Jati are the same. In ultimate sense, it is the resultant mental and physical phenomena produced by karma. So therefore, after doing good and bad deed, you will go to existence, one existence, whether good and bad existence, right? So even though we call 31 planes of existence, when we are talking about in ultimate sense, in paramata, it is resultant, 32 mundane resultant chaitas, vipaka chaitas, as well as the physical, body. Okay? So therefore, Abhidhamma mentioned conventional truth. When we are talking about 31 planes of existence, it's truth in conventional way. But it is not truth when we look at from ultimate reality. So there's no human realm, there's no Brahma realm, There's no human, no Brahma. Just mind and body. Nama Rupa, right? Nama Rupa. So therefore, when we are talking about in ultimate sense, an ultimate reality way, so Riba existence, in other words, path or Jadimi, 32 mundane resultant chetas, as well as 28 rupas, right? Body, physical body. Okay. According to Abhidhamma, Riba existence is 32 mundane resultant chetas and their associated mental factors, cetasika, and material phenomena, ponokama. Okay? Now let's talk about jati, path. As I earlier said that Riba, existence and path, jati are the same, 31 planes of existence. With the existence, so as condition, path come to be. So in other words, according to Abhidhamma, according to Visuddhimagga, so here, bhava here means karma existence, karma bhava. Because of karma bhava, and you will have a birth as a human being, as a deva, as a Brahma, etc. Right? With the existence as a condition, path come to be. The Manidana Sutta, in Manidana Sutta, the Buddha taught to Venerable Ananda. So when you look at this sutta, bhava, existence means 31 planes of existence. In other words, 3 types of existence: sphere existence, form existence, and formless existence. When you look at this discourse, right, you can see if there were absolutely and utterly no existence, in other words, no 31 planes of existence, or any kind anywhere, that is, no sphere existence, Kama bhava, 5 material existence, Rupa bhava, and immaterial existence, Arupa bhava. I follow Bhikkhu Bodhi translation, so therefore 2 types of translation. So sometimes form existence, formula existence. Here I use 5 material existence, Rupa bhava, and immaterial existence, Arupa bhava. So that means if there were no sphere existence, 5 material existence, and immaterial existence, if there are no 31 planes of existence, in the complete absence of existence, with the cessation of existence, what path we descend? The Buddha asked the question to Venerable Ananda. Venerable Ananda say, no Bhante, no Bhante. If there's no 31 planes of existence, no existence, there will be no way to have a rebirth, right? Rebirth. So therefore, we have to remove our craving and clinging. If there's no craving and clinging, there will be no rebirth, no bhava, no existence. If there's no existence, there will be no jati or no path, right? So when you look at this sutta, it's quite clear. Bhava simply means existence, 31 planes of existence. There's only one, right? Only one. I'm not saying Abhidhamma interpretation is not logical, right? It's logical, but it's different from suttas. According to Visuddhimagga, chapter 17, paragraph number 270. According to Visuddhimagga, only karma existence, karma bhava is taken as bhava in this context. In this context means because of bhava, jati arise, right? Because of existence, birth come to be. In this context, bhava is taken as a karma existence. Because of karma existence, because of your karma, you have a birth as a human being, right? You have a birth or you have a rebirth as a human being. Both rebirth existence, upapati bhava, and birth jati are the resultant process of karma bhava. Because of your action, because of your karma, you have a rebirth existence, you have a birth. So they are the same, right? They're the same. Okay. You understand? Any question if you want? Okay, here.
Bhante, can I say amoha is a rather understanding version of vijja?
Yeah, you're right.
So that means amoha actually still can create karma, while vijja is basically cutting off the chain.
It's a very hard question. Ignorance, because of ignorance, not knowing, you do good and bad action, according to Visuddhimagga, right? Amoha means you know, right? You know. We have to say according to Visuddhimagga, according to Paticcasamuppada, right? Paticcasamuppada. Vajja means amoha. Vajja means because of vajja, complete absence of ignorance, that means vajja. Vajja means knowing, right? Amoha means knowing the truth. So there will be no sankhara. If you know, you will not create any sankhara, right? So here also there is a little bit contradiction with the Abhidhamma also, right? According to Abhidhamma, lobha, dosa, moha are the root of unwholesome. Amoha, alobha, adosa, amoha are the root of wholesome deed, right? Wholesome deed. I think it's contradict with the according to Visuddhimagga, right? So Visuddhimagga hear me. Visuddhimagga hear me. Sometime we let go our property, right? We give, that's what we give, right? We give. Therefore we become kusala, we have a kusala chaitas. But there will be, you have to look at why you give your property, right? Motivated by what? Right, that's a very important one, right? We have to come back to the another origin. You can let go your property, therefore you can give dana, right? You can give sympathy. You can let go me, alobha. You don't have alobha, right? That's the one link. Because of alobha, you give, right? Why that this alobha arise? we have to examine our mind, right? We want to go to heaven, right? I want to become a human being again. Craving, right? So we have to link second origin, right? Something alobha or adosa or moha that motivated because of lobha dosa moha. Maybe that became karma, karma. So we have to look at two links, right? Two links. Because of alobha, you give, that's a one link, right? One link. So you have to look at the other link prior to your alobha. Why you have alobha? Oh, sorry. Going back, okay. Why you don't have alobha? You crave for becoming or going to heaven or coming back to human being, right? Human realm. That's another link, right? So you do good deed because of craving, right? Craving. That craving arises because you do not know, right? You do not know. Becoming as a human being or going to heaven is suffering. If alobha, adosa, or moha is motivated by lobha, dosa, moha, then that will be karma, or sankhara or karma bhava, right? Right? Karma bhava. Some people may attempt puja because they want to purify their mind, just to purify their mind. That's good. So they are attending puja is motivated by understanding, right? Understanding. That's good, right? That's good. But some people may attend puja because they want to go to heaven, right? Heaven. Attending puja is motivated by craving, lobha, right? So we have to look at another link, I think, right? So another link. Alobha, adosa, amoha may be the cause of kusala karma. Alobha, adosa, amoha may be the cause of kriya karma, kriya chaita, right? Kriya. So therefore, alobha, according to Abhidhamma, lobha, dosa, moha are akusala, all the time akusala. But alobha, adosa, amoha, two type. Some are kusala, some are, we call it in Abhidhamma, we call it abhyagata. Abhyagata means something that we cannot call as a kusala and akusala. In other words, simply kriya chaita, right? Even alobha, adosa, amoha is divided into two types. One is kusala, the original kusala. The other is the original kriya, right? The original kriya. And the Buddha and Arahant, they have a alobha, letting go, right? No lobha. Adosa, no dosa. Amoha, no moha. So because of alobha, adosa, amoha, they do something. They speak something. They think. So they are alobha, adosa, amoha, the origin of kriya chaitas, right? Kriya chaitas. Yeah. Okay.
So Bhante, can I conclude so that means the amoha root that caused the kriya chitta, those are the one that we can call vijja.
According to according to dependent origination.
Yeah.
But when we talk about normal time, as a Puthojana, right? As a Puthojana, we do wholesome deed, knowing what is wholesome deed, what is the origin. So therefore, when we are talking about based on dependent origination, of course, that's a kriya chaita is a vijja, right? Amoha. In normal time, vijja means knowing something, knowing wholesome deed as a wholesome deed, right? Attending puja is good. You know, right? It's vijja, right? Vijja. So we have to look at the condition. To conclude your question, Loba dosa moha, the root of akusala, right? Aloba adosa amoha, the root of kusala, number one. So therefore, based on aloba, we do good deed, right? Based on adosa, compassion, loving kindness, we do good deed, right? Sometimes you may do good deed expecting something, right? So your motivation is craving. Therefore, we call it kusala, right? The another one, alava adosa amoha are the root of kriya, right? So you do good things because you think it is good thing to do. You teach the Dharma because it's a must to do as a Buddhist monk, right? You're not expecting anything. That's a kriya, right? Kriya. Motivation is a amoha. So because of amoha, you do good deed, right? Good deed. So therefore, when you talk about alava adosa amoha, two type, the root of kusala and the root of kriya, right? Okay. But of course, when we talk about Tibetan origination, talk about second definition, the root of kriya, the root of kriya. It's very deep, very deep. It's not easy to clarify, Sometimes I may not know. My answer may be, how to say, sometimes may not be correct, but I'm trying my best. I try my best. Okay. Any more question? Here, question.
Bante, after listening through all this existence, everything, and no craving and no cringing, can I say that in order not to have the rebirth or existence, we actually act like a mirror? When I say mirror means at the moment of time, you could have done some good deed, but after the moment, that action have left the mirror. So it's no more there. And let's say you accidentally do some bad deed. And if you do not have any craving and cringing, it appears in front of you like a mirror. I mean, you are the mirror. You do everything, whether it's good or bad, but because you have no cringing and craving, knowing, as you say, aware of your good deed, aware of your bad deed, because we are not perfect. So every time at that moment it passes, we have no craving and no cringing. So your mirror will be always clean. So it means your thought will be always clear, because you don't crave for the past, you don't crave for the future, you do not expect anything to happen, but only at the moment. So can I say that that is actually also eliminating like a mirror only for the moment?
Yeah, it's the way to stop your existence, or to stop your samsara. So therefore, the Buddha always encourage to live in the present moment. Don't crave for the past. Don't crave for the future. Just live in the present moment, right? But in one sutta, not only one, many sutta, the Buddha also talk about this. You can think about your past, but without clinging, without loba, right? So you may think about your childhood memory mindfully. You can think about your problem in the future mindfully, right? So that means the moment you are thinking about, even though you are thinking your past, your future, followed by mindfulness. If there's mindfulness, there will be no regret. There will be no fear, right? So then you are like a polished mirror. Your mirror will be clean. So here I think two type of good deed. I think here I will clarify two type of good deed conventionally, right? When we're using good deed, one motivated by craving and clinging. So you crave for something because of that you're doing good deed, right? You're doing good deed. You come in volunteer here, expecting, and you will become popular among the members and devotees, right? Right? That's a craving, right? That's a craving. Even though you're doing good deed, it's called kusala, right? Kusala, wholesome deed. Your wholesome deed is motivated by clinging or craving. If nobody, how to say, I forgot English word. Everybody ignore, your rule. No? Sorry? Good, very good. If nobody appreciate, you are volunteering job, you suffer, right? Because earlier your motivation is not good. You want popularity and you want acceptance. I forgot English word. That's very time. Recognition. Thank you. Very. She know my mind. Maybe in future I have to keep you beside me, just like a Dalai Lama, When Dalai Lama talk about something, a deep topic, somebody have to stand by, expert one. So he want to say something that he forgot, and he asked that person. Recognition, right? You are doing volunteer job because you want recognition. You want popularity. So, wanting recognition, popularity is craving, right? So your wholesome deed is motivated by craving. Even though you are doing good deed, that is the original suffering. If nobody recognize and appreciate you, you suffer. I'm doing a lot of things. Why people do not recognize me? Like that, right? You suffer. So therefore, even though you're doing good deed, that's the original suffering. Another second option, second scenario, you do volunteer job here because you want to have the classes running smoothly, the celebration running smoothly. You take care of the welfare of the people who are coming to the temple. You're not thinking about yourself, right? You think about for other people. LS have been doing this for how many years? 9 years. More than 9, right? More than 10 years, right? It's not really easy job, He need a lot of sacrifice. He look at the people, right? Students. So he's doing this. So I believe he's a Kriya Chaitanya. So if he is doing with the craving and clinging, he cannot do that. So he will run away. Maybe he will do maybe 1 or 2 years, and he will run away. Right? That's important to do with the Kriya Chaitas. So you look at for the benefit of the students, right? You look at for the benefit of devotees who are coming to the temple. So therefore you are doing volunteer job. That's a Kriya Chaita. So motivation is based on compassion, sympathy, loving kindness, right? Even though you're doing the same thing, right? It can be two. The motivation will be two, right? Sometimes because of lobha, dosa, moha, sometimes because of Kriya Chaitas, right? That's important. So if you are doing something without any expectation, based on sympathy, compassion, you will not suffer. You will not suffer, no? So they don't need any recognition. They don't care about appreciation, right? Because they don't expect that. They don't expect that. Okay. Then I will talk about this one. Maybe I want to finish this one. Bath or jati here means not the actual child bath from mother's womb, but the appearance of the mind and matter in the mother's womb. Right? When we talk about birthday and happy birthday, right? Happy birthday. Normally we refer to the day you were born, right? It's not so. Birth here means the moment your mind and body appear in the mother's womb, that's birth, right? In other words, the first moment of your mind and body in this life. So you can look at here, and what Bhikkhu is birth. The birth of the various beings into various order of beings. They are being born, descend into the mother's womb, protection of mind and body, the manifestation of the aggregate, five aggregate, the obtaining of the sense basis. So here I highlighted two usage. The manifestation of the aggregate and the obtaining of the sense basis. This is called birth. So when you look at, I don't know whether you notice what the Buddha taught here. You can see the birth here means you were born into one of the 31 planes of existence, right? The birth of various beings into various order of beings. So we are beings. Then one being come into being here, right? Right? There are a lot of human beings. So when you were born in the human realm, and you became member of other being, right? That's what that means. So they are being born and descend into the womb. That's very important. Because some people, even Buddhist monks, some Buddhist scholars, they think that dependent origination talk about mind process in this life. It does not refer to being born in another existence. That's wrong, right? So many places the Buddha define what is birth. So it's very clear. When you look at here, it's very clear, right? Very clear. You was born into one of 31 places of existence. Right? So here you look at two usage, manifestation of the five aggregate in this life, right? And also the obtaining of the sense basis. Actually it's the same. So the last two terms, so that is manifestation of the aggregate and obtaining of the sense basis. These two terms are the ultimate reality teaching. Paramattha Desana. Ultimate reality teaching, Paramattha Desana. So the rest are conventional terms, conventional teaching. You descend into the mother's womb. You talk about conventionally. In ultimate way, your mind and body appear in the mother's womb. So you have to say in that way, right? So in the Sutta, the Buddha talk about jati, the definition of jati in two ways. Conventional way and ultimate way, ultimate truth, right? Ultimate way. So two terms, manifestation of aggregate, five aggregate, right? Conventionally. The obtaining of the six sense basis, same is the conventional, the ultimate teaching, ultimate reality way. Okay, any question? If you want one question, then we'll close the class. Okay, no question. Let's call it a day. Yo vada tambavaro manu Jesu sakya muni bhagavakata kecho parakato bala Vidya samangi dan sukatan saranatamu pemi raka viraka maninca masokan Dhamma masangkata mapatikulan Madura mimambagunan suwipatan Dhamma mimang saranatha Mupemi Yatha Chadena Mahapalamahu Chatusu Sisu Purisa Yugesu Attacha Pogala Dhammadasate Sangha mimang saranatamu pemi. Satu, satu, satu. Good night, everyone.